And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is there a need to clap?
Why don't clap?
That's the whole point.
I thought we just here to talk cock sing song.
Alright, hi guys.
Hey guys.
And
Hello, welcome back.
welcome back to our second podcast. And today's topic will be social media, mass hysteria, and also mistreatment of nurses. Dun dun dun!
And we will go off topic and we will never cover any of them.
No, we will, don't worry. So anyways, guys,
Yeah.
when it comes to social media, what's the first thing you think of in social media?
Instagram. What else wanted?
What else?
Don't ask me.
Why?
Why?
You don't use social media, man?
What you say?
Oh, what? I can say Telegram, Facebook,
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, you know, anything that can be
but
shared.
WhatsApp is more on messaging
It's a
service,
social media.
right?
You can use it to chat up and socialize with people. What?
And you definitely socialize.
And
with
you
people.
can send
socialize.
media consists of photos and videos, right? You can send
But you
photos
don't
and
you don't you
videos,
don't
right?
you don't socialize because you only send to people you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can create a group and your friend can add in random friends of his. that
Yeah,
you doesn't
I know. I believe they never really do that.
I guess-
actually, WhatsApp is more for family chat.
And
And-
friends.
Purposes.
Telegram seems to be more for friends. I don't know lah.
Is it though? I don't really use Telegram
I
for
don't
that.
really use Telegram too.
Yeah, then you say WhatsApp, people will know that we are old people.
Yeah, I guess we are old.
Yeah, we are.
I'm
all
still
parents.
using SMS.
Yeah, but so anyway, social media. It seems that ever
Is
since
LinkedIn
due
a
to
social
this
media?
COVID-19 outbreak, there's been a lot of posts on social media. All kinds of posts, good, bad, neutral,
Fake or real.
fake or real. So guys, I think the first thing we're thinking of, right, is actually what's the advantages of social media, especially during this outbreak.
Advantages.
Mm-hmm.
Information is more easily accessible. Like you can just www.something on Google, or you just search something on Google and you can just get the answer straight up.
Easily accessible.
Wait,
Yes.
Google is not a social media, right? It's
Google
a
is
search
not.
engine.
Google is a search engine.
So, nothing linked to social media.
No, advantages. We're just talking about advantages. So anyways, back to the topic.
Okay.
So advantages. So I
Standpoint.
think Ivan, you mentioned a very important point.
Yeah.
Information is easily accessible.
Okay,
Yes.
agree.
What other
Agreeable.
advantages do you guys think that social media has, especially during this outbreak? I think this outbreak has led us to use it every single day.
Okay, your news law, but
I mean, during this COVID-19, the circuit breaker has happened. I think a lot of people have lost their job, which we cover on the first episode.
Yep.
So I think now most of the people are using like Facebook platform to start selling things online, home based.
what about Carousel?
Auctions.
You should never
I
use
see-
Carousel.
I see people using Facebook or
Carousel or
that to
Carousel?
share
To
videos,
do live videos, to
workout
do
videos,
auctioning, selling of stuff, cheap stuff for bidding and everything.
So I guess one would say that's like free exposure, right?
Free exposure to individuals who would want to sell things online to earn extra income, side income, I guess.
No, I think the biggest advantage of social media, right, is that people can get famous easily.
Famous. So I guess
Instagram
using
can
Instagram
get sponsorship through their Instagram posts. If
But
you
of
got enough
course,
follower.
you need to have enough followers, right? And then
yeah.
you need to have enough likes also, I guess.
Yes,
I
people
don't know
wanna
about the
see-
like. I think they care more about the follower. Like
followers and how many people actually look up on them.
So I guess in general, the more followers you have, the more you get so-called expose yourself
yeah,
and also
basically
advertise yourself.
because of social media, everyone can get famous now. Everyone.
But likewise, also people can get infamous. Right?
Yeah, you can if you are posting something that people actually dislike. You actually do have freedom of speech for the public, but then the public also have their freedom of speech for you.
So I guess that would be like
Yeah.
they can comment whatever they want.
Yeah,
yeah.
so just be more acceptable to whatever comments is for you.
And cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying.
Yeah, now people don't bully you physically. They bully you cyberly.
Through comments.
Yeah.
True comments.
Yeah.
But then again, also right, for those people that have faced these comments, right, some of them actually like don't care. Some just very indifferent, very neutral.
Some just
I
close
mean,
their
different
eye.
people react differently.
So I guess that may not be cyberbullying in that sense because they don't care.
Yeah, but when they start to spread fake news about you, that can be damaging. But
Damaging for one reputation.
so I guess disadvantage is also fake news.
I guess that's one disadvantage. Anyways, another disadvantage I feel is that one person's post can be a very very big problem. Let's say if he or she posts something that's deemed as maybe fake news, and then if more people start to believe what he says, and then people start sharing, I guess that could be a very widespread problem, like the virus.
Yeah, especially like my mom's friend actually sent her a post saying that putting garlic near you can kill the COVID-19.
Is it true though?
I don't think so.
Yeah, definitely not true lah. God damn it. Then like that, the case will go down.
Yeah, then are you trying to say
actually
like
that
all
is
those
true.
supermarket, all those that sells tons of garlic right there, they won't have any COVID-19 there?
Garlic will be sold out.
Yeah, garlic will be sold out. Then those garlic farmers, they will be like so rich by now, man.
Okay. I guess that's one thing also.
Yeah.
People spreading this kind of news.
Yes.
One will say what, old wives' tale, this one.
What the hell was that?
You know, old wives' tale, you know, they it's like you can't drink cold water
Oh,
when you're sick and that
So
kind of
it's
stuff.
like,
I mean, it's
don't know,
true.
Asian story.
Asian stories, correct.
Yeah, Asian stories. I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe it's true.
you can't
this
drink
one.
cold water when you're sick. It's true. The doctor don't recommend you to drink cold water.
No.
How do you know?
No. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it's an old wives' tale, that's
It's
right.
the old wife still. You sick. You
Yeah,
can drink
especially
cold
there's
and
a few
hot
old
water.
wives' tale is that what, don't bathe
Don't bathe.
after you eat.
I've never heard of that, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
I've
A
never heard
belly.
of that. Is it true though? Is it? I feel like
I
it's
don't know.
Really
Okay, you eat. No matter what you do afterwards, you will grow a belly.
if
Yeah.
you don't exercise, lah.
I mean, it's a good time to exercise during this circuit breaker.
Yeah,
And keep
and
yourself healthy and fit.
with all the people posting like live workouts, I guess people may follow because they get bored
Yeah,
and then all that.
Lazy
So I guess
sial.
that's how social media is, lah.
Yeah.
What's another disadvantage? What do you guys like?
Disadvantage
what
or
are the
advantage?
Disadvantages.
Actually, I don't know. I don't use a lot. I don't use social media often, really. Honestly, I don't use social media often. I don't even open my Facebook for like 6 months.
That long?
More than that, yeah.
You, Ivan?
I think it's just more of fake news, false or wrong information given out to everyone, or even maybe public shaming.
Public shaming. Yeah, speaking of which, because we're going to follow up with mistreatment of nurses,
Yes.
we have seen a lot of public shaming
But recently,
posts.
there's a lot on Storm or Facebook videos.
People unnecessarily
But those
post
are
whatever
just
they
a
want.
small handful only. Because where people do this type of thing, like negative stuff, people tend to share video and share. So I mean, they don't
I
really
mean, there's
share.
also one disadvantage about social medias.
Yeah.
You can share the video easily. One share to another one, then it becomes 2, it becomes 3. Just like COVID, it's contagious, infectious.
So I guess in its own way also, right? Because information is easily accessible, that advantage can be a disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Okay,
that's the whole
anyways.
point of social media. I mean, the whole point of it is because people can share anything they want. Basically, they can write whatever they want. So it's up to the reader to
Come up with his own like-
self-opinion to determine whether is this
Right or
sensible or not. Like,
But then again also some people may not care in that sense. They just want to read something that's like either nonsensical or just like they just read whatever they want and then they might share it.
I think there's a lot of people nowadays that they just want to share a post which might be real, might be fake, interesting or not. They just want the likes.
Because if you think about it, right, you see when it comes to
that
news,
makes sense.
when it comes to public news, people do share it. And that's public news. Like the cases in Singapore. Like let's say if it's today's cases,
okay.
they will share it.
People will share it.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing good. But then again also, people may also just want to share like, they have seen this post on about stuff like, don't wear your mask and all that, like those so-called negative posts and all that, and then they just share it for the sake of sharing. Maybe for entertainment. Because then again, internet is free.
True.
Or they think it's actual facts.
Maybe to them
You
they
never
think
know
it's actual
what
facts.
people are thinking over the internet.
Yeah.
So I think everything you read online, I mean, just think first, like think of the why, what, why, how.
The 5 W's, one
H.
right, is it?
And especially
Yeah.
for fake news, fake videos, there's actually quite a few cases that happened that I saw. Is that my mom's friend again sending
So
her
it's your mom
videos, sending videos to her regarding this random restaurant selling fried chicken. Inside there's worms.
There's worms.
Yes, but then the thing is,
Like, it will definitely be
I
a
went to read up on
case,
the video, and it's from another country, not in Singapore. But when my mom's friend sent her the video, she says that it happens in Singapore. This kind of messages can be
Deceiving, right?
deceiving. You can just type whatever you want and people actually believe. And my mom just sent me this
Wait.
video and asked me, don't eat fried chicken anymore.
Wait. First, how you know your mom friends is not
What?
What you call that? What's that?
CIA?
Like CIA,
Which is CIS?
CIA,
Central
Intelligence
Intelligence.
Agents.
Nope,
Ah.
she's not.
How you know?
She's just a housewife.
If
at
she
home.
is, she cannot tell you.
She's just a housewife.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
She don't leave her
But then
house.
again, also that means
I don't know.
you will go with the notion that you will assume everyone is from somewhere.
I mean, honestly, if you are under the CIA, do you think you will send fake news or fake videos?
No, that means it
You are
may
just
be-
causing another hysteria to
maybe
people. what?
it's okay. Maybe it's not fake news, but it's a hidden message.
Ah,
So
okay.
you need to read deeper.
So
into
are you
this.
trying to say my mum is like some kind of undercover?
No, your mum, your
you
mum
never
friend.
My mum friend. Then my mum friend sent to my mum for what?
So-
Then she doesn't even know the secret code or whatsoever.
No, she don't know, but it's like a
What?
pre-warning.
So what
Warning to
subliminal
what?
messages?
Oh, okay.
To what? Fried chicken having worms inside.
No, you must read.
Which
like,
caused me not to eat fried chicken at home anymore
you cannot
before
just,
she
you
nagged
cannot
at me.
just read at the word. You must read
Then in the video,
into the word.
You mean in between the lines?
are
God
you, are
damn
you
it,
trying
dude.
to say the
Yeah,
codes?
you know what's in between the line?
What?
Spaces. yeah, yeah. Why you want to read spaces? Like in between the line, that makes sense. You need to read into the word.
In between the lines, god damn it. Okay, but anyways,
In
regarding
between
this,
no
yeah.
lines.
Anyways, speaking of this, right, hysteria. I think hysteria is quite a. It may be a quite a potential problem. What do you guys think of the hysteria cases? Do you think there's actually hysteria in Singapore right now?
I don't know leh. How?
I mean, what do you consider as hysteria?
I would say, let's see, hysteria in cases where,
panic. People
yeah,
panic.
by definition, will be like people panicking over a
Okay.
situation that happens.
Okay.
That
So-
fears? That causes fears?
That may cause fear, correct?
Okay.
So what do you guys think of hysteria?
I
like,
think it's normal lah. Like.
I mean,
where-
it's normal for human beings to be afraid and panic for stuff.
I mean, like
But
where-
but it all depends on what thing causes them to be panic about. Yeah.
it's like survival instinct like that.
Yes.
so,
So-
what, fight or flight response?
Yeah, so where like okay, may not caused by what fake news actually just news in general will cause hysteria.
Yeah,
right?
be it fake or real news,
Yeah.
whatever. Either
Like-
one of them will cause hysteria.
Like simply reporting like the case every day, everyone just see an increased trend, right? Especially when the numbers start to double, right? People will start to panic. It's natural lah. It's
But then again, also, right?
like fight for survival.
Okay, instinct is one thing, but then again, you already have access to your smartphone. You have the ability to get knowledge from wherever you
Yeah,
want to get.
correct.
So in essence, also, right, when you learn about the cases, when you got the report of the cases, right, you can also not panic. Right? In
No.
that sense, also you can
Who
also
got time to go read the report? So all they care is how many cases today compared to the cases yesterday. So as long as there's increase in trend, right, especially when the numbers start to become very big, people naturally will panic.
But then again, also, how do you assume that that's panic? Maybe they are not panicking.
Then why?
I mean, if they are not panicking, then people wouldn't rush to NTUC or any supermarket to start hoarding stuff.
not all people hoard stuff.
Not all, but majority.
You cannot say majority. Also,
Okay,
lah.
most of the
You
people.
won't- you won't know lah.
There are people who went to hoard.
Yeah, there's people who went to hoard
Mm-hmm.
and then like share it online. There's no ill intention, I hope, but
Of course, because it's just to.
yeah, probably it's as a joke.
I mean,
Yeah, the
okay.
meme is just like what, opening up a mama shop at your house.
But okay, it's true that you cannot assume. Maybe he or she has 10 kids, 20 kids. So maybe he or she is buying the necessary amount. But then again, maybe it's not panic. Maybe to them it's just, oh, I want to buy I want to buy the food, I want the groceries, and have enough for my family. But it's not panicking because they don't have that urgency or what.
No, actually,
I mean,
yeah.
you won't know whether how many packs of family members do they have.
No, wait, but you don't know how they feel because we do not have family. But for some people that have family, maybe it's your feeling will be
Essential
different.
stuff for them to do.
Yeah, it's like you will start to think about your kid, especially your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start to buy stuff,
Basically,
overly buy, for the safety.
Okay,
of
that's
most likely your
true.
kid.
But then if you're talking about this, yes, it's correct for them to actually think about for their family members. They are afraid that what if there's not enough food to feed for their family. But then comparing this to other countries that is also having COVID-19,
yeah.
they don't overbuy.
How you know?
They just buy stuff that they actually need for that 1 week or that month.
How you know? Maybe they have, but it's like kind of like share within
Their respective countries.
But then another thing is like,
Buy.
there's enough. I'm pretty sure there's enough stock for everyone. So you are still allowed to go out to buy your groceries. Then there's no need for you to buy too much.
I guess it really depends on the person. Like what CT said, you cannot assume that they have 10 kids, 20 kids. You never know, maybe they are actually thinking of their kids, that's why they buy that much.
Yeah.
But then again, also it's also up to the individual to know that maybe I shouldn't buy this much, because naturally everyone wants to buy to guarantee their safety for themselves and for their kids. But it's also good for people in general humans in general, like humanity in general, to care about others also. It's altruistic, it's an altruistic purpose. You buy what's necessary for you, but you don't overbuy.
Yes.
And that's the individual, depending on whether how many kids he have, or whether even he has a family. If he doesn't have a family, he can just buy whatever he needs. That's enough for him.
But,
For now.
but no matter what, we are still allowed to go out to buy groceries, so don't overbuy.
Yeah, so anyways,
There's always enough stocks for you to buy.
Yeah, that's what they said lah.
just buy
That's
whatever
what
you
they
need.
said.
Just buy whatever you need. Don't overbuy. I think that's the main
That's the most important thing.
the most important thing in right now, as of right now.
Yes.
And seeing as it's gonna end in June,
We won't know whether it will extend or not, but then there's still no need for you to overbuy.
yeah, buy what's necessary.
But you are in control of your money. You can buy whatever you want. Really.
Yeah.
It's like don't let people tell you what to do. You want to buy 10, 50 Maggi mee, right? Go ahead.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's true, but usually, like, before this COVID actually happens, you don't see people overbuying stuff to put at home.
Because before COVID and after COVID is two different situations and two different.
Yeah,
like,
then just buy whatever is
scenario,
essential for you.
So I guess one would say that due to this COVID causes a hysteria.
In times of crisis, people tend to do things differently.
But I think this boils down to the question: are we facing mass hysteria in Singapore? I think
I still think it's okay lah. I don't think so.
I think it's still fine. We are
Yeah.
coping quite well.
I think we are.
I don't
right?
think so.
I mean,
also.
maybe it's just the starting few weeks of the circuit breaker causing that panic or fear in people, but I think slowly we are getting used to it. And recently, the cases are getting, not say
lesser,
but it's still rather
Bad.
okay.
I mean, at least they are still trying.
So as a part of Singaporean, just stay at home, be safe, don't go out.
Yeah,
Go out if really very important. If not, just stay at home.
yeah.
Or
Stay
do
home and
whatever
be
you
safe.
want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want at home, but
Yeah.
not outside.
Yeah.
It's your leg. No one gonna stop you from walking out.
Well, I mean, you can get fined all you want. You can listen to CT and get fined all you want, because
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want.
Wear a mask.
It's up to you, right? So anyways, regarding the social media and disadvantages also, then we come to the topic of mistreatment of nurses.
Yeah.
So have heard because of the COVID-19 cases, nurses actually have been mistreated in public buses and stuff. I never actually seen it. Never seen the video since that I don't really use social media really a lot. But I heard from my parents.
Okay.
So she actually told me that some people actually mistreated nurses, like in especially buses and
What did they do?
train. I don't know. They I say nasty thing. Ask them to why they still take public transport at this kind of situation.
Okay.
But firstly, not all nurses work in the infectious disease sector. Some of them can be from other specialization. So
Okay.
not all of them are in charge of the COVID-19 cases.
Okay, so you mean those nurses actually took the public transport in their uniform?
Yeah, in their uniform. If not, what else?
Right.
Nothing wrong wearing a nurse uniform and taking public transport.
And then they so-called get like degraded in that sense, like by the
shouted
members
at.
of the public, like getting harassed. Like, is it? Has she seen it before?
No, and I had never seen it during the COVID-19 cases before the circuit break, where cases start to go up. I had to take bus to work. So I will definitely pass by CGH one, and then usually there will be nurses lah. So far I never see any mistreatment, and people just don't really care. I think it's the very very minority. Hopefully, it's the really minority that are actually doing this type of negative stuff.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
I remember I passed by this post also, like I just randomly like scroll through like Instagram and Facebook, right? I also happened to saw this this nurse was getting like shouted at by two aunties, like saying that she's filthy, she's dirty, and she shouldn't be like near them at all.
She shouldn't
And all
even
that.
take public transport.
Something like that, correct? Yeah.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now when it comes to
I
mistreatment,
mean, not only mistreatment of nurse, but there's actually also like some people taking videos of elderly actually who went out of their house without wearing masks, getting shouted at.
Yeah.
shouted at.
Wait.
Yes.
Who?
Yeah, they are
Elderly.
either shouting or
Telling
scolding,
them,
telling off the elderlies that why are you not wearing masks? You should be wearing masks at this kind of situation. And like, why are you not wearing masks? Then the elderly just like, oh, I don't care, this and that.
Yes.
And they just
Correct.
casually walk off.
Yes. When you're old, the older you get,
The
the
less
lesser
you
you care.
Yeah, that's true.
The lesser you care.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if they don't care, then why should you care?
Maybe they want to be like internet heroes and all that. You
Yeah,
know?
I think
Or
they-
be
I
like
think
a
the
vigilante.
attention, but
I think they should just mind their own
sadly,
business. lah.
if you read the comments on Storm or Facebook videos, right, actually majority of the people are actually scolding the one who is taking the video.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't you be just nicely telling the elderly to wear a mask or just stay at home instead of telling him, shouting at him.
This is the saying
Like, it doesn't work.
吃饱没事做 eat too full, nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I mean, now really nothing to do. All you can do is just stay at home and eat.
So wait, so because they got nothing to do, they start shouting at people for no absolute
in the
reason.
first place, why is that guy taking the video outside of his house?
And how you know the one taking a video is wearing a mask?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What if they're
How
not
you
wearing a
know?
mask? Wait, but then again, right? If they are not wearing a mask,
They don't have the rights to tell that guy why you never wear mask.
But the thing is,
The
he's
people that video them.
filming it at his point of view, so you don't know he's not wearing a mask.
But then the
Never
people videoing
selfie
them
mah.
also will be like, then why you never wear a mask also? Dun, dun,
okay.
dun.
How you know the video
Jang,
is
jang,
not
jang,
edited?
jang.
Yeah, maybe it's
I
edited.
know it's edited.
Maybe it's like, oh, I got so much time in the world. I'm gonna edit videos
Yeah,
now.
I gotta cut, paste
Whatever I.
until it's the story I want you to hear. That is fake news.
That's very sad. That is
Yeah,
very,
I
very
know.
sad.
I mean now that like circuit break, people got a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of time. Really nothing to do. 吃饱没事做.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest about this, lah. Be it a nurse, be it an elderly person, right,
Or whoever.
or whoever, lah. I feel like is there a need to actually shout at them?
There isn't a need for you to shout at them.
Do
You can
you-
just
yeah.
nicely tell them like, hey, you should just stay at home. If you want to leave your house, just wear a mask. Be
Like,
safe.
do you need to scold, especially a nurse? I believe nurses, being in the health sector,
Yeah,
are
they have-
cleaner than you.
Yeah, they're cleaner than you. They wear like tons of protective
Gear and all that,
gear and everything in the hospital.
think
Before
they
they
wear all
end work,
PPEs.
they'll sanitize, they'll bathe before they leave going home.
Yeah.
But I mean-
the hospital got protocol to
Yeah, and they
counter
already-
this type of measure.
Yeah.
So
That's why their
that's true.
hygiene is cleaner than
They're
the
way
people that are complaining.
cleaner than most of us, like honestly.
And then
Like,
these
I'm
aunties-
pretty sure CT doesn't bathe for like few days, which is not even hygienic, but those nurses, they bathe every day. They even wash their hands after doing every single
I'm
thing.
doing my part in saving water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but
You know,
seriously though,
There
think about
isn't a
it.
need for you to shout at people.
Yeah, the nurses have a better hygiene than them, and they call them filthy, dirty.
You have the
Don't stay close
virus.
to me.
And
How
then-
do you even know they have the virus?
Yeah. How do you even know they're
Do
in
you
a
have like
infectious
X-ray eye or
disease?
anything to see
That's
whether
why.
they have
So
virus?
what's with these people? Not maybe not aunties, like maybe not just aunties, but
Yeah.
these people scolding nurses.
And you won't know one day maybe if you are hospitalized, actually that nurse is your nurse.
Maybe the
taking good
nurse is
care
the
of
one.
you.
Maybe the nurse is the one saving your life.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, the nurses have been like working for hours. They are tired enough already. Every day they are taking care of patients. Once they end work, they just want to go home peacefully and have a good sleep or rest, spending time with their family members. But what did they get after work? Telling off, you're filthy, you have the
Yeah.
virus. They're like, seriously, there isn't a need lah.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to be a social justice warrior. You don't have to meddle in someone's affair. She's a nurse. She just want to go home.
Yeah, if you find the nurses taking public transport home is filthy, they are dirty, they have the virus, how about you fork out your own money, pay for their taxi?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better than you telling off the nurses in
Right.
public
Now the big question is,
and people actually taking video of you shouting at them?
Actually, right, even better, right? Why are you out?
no,
Shouldn't you be at home because of the circuit break?
no, I think most of this happened before the circuit break, where the cases increased.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah, so
there's a jump
probably that's why they are
where
in the
people are
mask.
not used to it.
Yeah.
I guess.
But is there a need to scold someone when
Yeah,
he
when you
or
can
she
just
doesn't
do it in a nicer
anything?
way.
Yeah, through that lah. Maybe he just feels shook inside. Oh.
Then I guess he
That's just
himself
sadism.
is I don't know, something's wrong with him. Lor. I feel like you don't have a need to scold someone.
There's a
Weird
weird people in
things,
the world.
yeah.
Yeah, but I feel that, like especially nurses, I feel like they just want to go home or they just want to go work.
Yeah, I know everyone want to go home.
I don't think they want to get scolded in the train, in
Yeah,
public
they
transport.
they
in the
don't want
bus.
to also.
Yeah.
But some people,
It's like, yay, finally I get to go home after my long night shift. Then suddenly just on the bus. Hey, why you never wear mask? Why
Yeah.
you taking public transport go home? You are dirty, you are filthy. You
It's-
got the virus. You should take a taxi home.
But I mean, still, I feel like maybe some nurses don't face that, but there are a
Not
few that
all,
still do.
but then there's just a few unlucky ones that have to encounter this kind of things.
It's just sad, lah. It's like you just go and then you get this for nothing. You really
Yeah.
get it for nothing. It's just sad, lor, in a way.
yeah, just go up to whoever that does that, and then just tell them, oh, the IMH is over there. yeah,
It's like 那边
那边有那个 IMH
what's IMH in Chinese?
精神病院，
精
神病院。
精神病院.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
So
Or
guys,
another one that we call is Hougang Chalet.
so if you guys meet anyone that's a little bit in the head, right? Just ask them. Direct them to IMH.
Yeah, you can see me there. Thank you.
Okay, now finally we have covered all the topics for today.
Mm-hmm.
Then so
Wow, I never thought
now
it
let's
happens,
come to a conclusion. You know, like in secondary school or primary school. Okay, so guys, what have you learned from the topics today? Or have you guys learned anything?
Yeah, have you guys actually learned anything from listening to us?
I mean, for I myself, I think that if there isn't a need for you to shout at people, just don't. Be nice to them. Tell them nicely. I think they will listen to you more than you shout at them.
Who care about what you think?
I mean, you care or don't care, I don't care. But then as long as I care, I know I can already.
Yeah, CT, seriously.
And please don't spread fake news. If you want to find the real news, go to gov.sg.
What are you gonna say?
I still think that news, right? I think you all just read and then you all just ask why this website posts this. Basically, you knew there's way to determine whether a news is credible or not lah. Just ask the why. Look around for other sources of information. Don't just read on whatever like your mom shared to you lah. Just go look for multiple sources. Okay.
So like, don't just look at things surface lah. Don't look at surface level.
Don't look at
Dig
surface
deeper.
level.
Go look search up on those trustable websites.
Yes, correct. So information online is not simply by just going to .gov. You'll get the right information. So I think best to ask the why lah. Why this post?
Ask the 5 W's and 1
The
H.
5W and 1 H lah. That's to don't just believe whatever you read. Yeah,
Or what you see.
yeah, but you see. And then currently this COVID-19, people usually will ask people to stay safe lah. But it's your leg, it's your free will.
You know what? Just stay safe.
Do whatever you want.
No, just stay
Do whatever.
safe.
It's your social media account.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just share what you want to share.
You know what? Just
No
stay
one
safe.
can stop you.
Yeah, no. You get fine. Just stay safe. So, anyways, right? I think just use the social media wisely. Make sure when you read a credible source, make sure you read it wisely also. Dig deeper. Don't just read surface level. Don't post on other things. Don't shout at people. You know, be kind to people in general. People just want to go home, or people just want to go work.
Yeah, be a nice person.
Just
you
be
don't
a
want
nice
to be
person.
that person.
Yeah, you don't be that person. And then after that, social media comes, and then you get infamous, right? So anyways, if you like our podcast, we'll be posting our podcast through various channels, and we hope that you listen to us lah, and also support us.
Yeah.
So this is
Alright,
us saying
so-
goodbye.
Like for freedom. Bye bye.
And see ya!
Bye.
We won.